Okay, I wanted to make a quick video for you guys about kind of how to troubleshoot your clean, what we look for as a coach in terms of your technique and where things go wrong and how to fix it if things do go wrong. So number one, first thing, the best place to look at a clean, whether you're coaching yourself and filming yourself or if you're coaching other athletes, is this 45-degree angle. You can kind of see everything. See a little bit from the front, a little bit from the side. You can see bar path, and it's easy to see a lot of the positions that I'm going to talk about. So let's just say we're doing a full clean. It's called the first pull, would be when you break the bar off the ground and you go to your knee. This is where a lot of things can go wrong, and if something messes up in the first pull, the rest of the lift's going to be off. So you want the bar to be like kind of right where your toes meet your foot, and then you don't want the bar to bump out. The bar should kind of sweep towards you, or at least go straight up the entire time you're cleaning. The other big thing we look for right here is, are you maintaining posture, a nice flat back? Are you maintaining the same back angle all the way to your knee? So it is true that some people have like a dynamic start where their butt's really low and they pull on the bar and the hips rise up and then they get to here, but they pretty much all end up at the knee in a good like hang position. So really what you should see is, as you break the bar off the ground, shoulders kind of get in front of the bar a little bit. The shins are vertical here and the posture's good, and back angle's the same. So back angle stays the same, shoulders are in front of the bar, and we have good posture. That's the first pull. If that's messed up, number one, when we teach the clean, we usually start at the top, power position, and we slowly work our way down to the ground as you become comfortable with the clean. But if it is messed up, you can do a lot of things like pause at knee clean pulls, where you're just going really slow from the floor to your knees and fixing that position to make sure you're getting into a good position at the knee. The next part is called the second pull. So right when you get up to the knee, you have good posture, and then this part is one of the hardest parts to teach. Unlike a deadlift where you would just extend your hips and throw your hips forward, you're going to extend your hips here, and the knees kind of stop extending as much, so they end up scooping under the bar. And that way, when we finish, we can finish through our legs and drive the bar up. If it was just hips, you would throw the bar forward, which we don't want. The best way to learn that part of the clean is to do a lot of power position work where you're flat-footed, your knees are bent, and you have a vertical torso, and you finish by jumping. And then hopefully, when you get into hang cleans and you're coming from the knee, here, you naturally scoop to get back to that power position clean and then finish vertically through the legs, okay? But you can also do tempo cleans where you kind of go from here and you drive the knees through to the power position and then finish, and then do some hang cleans after that in kind of a complex where you go faster and finish. But what we're looking for is, once we get to the knees, the bar stays really close. It's almost brushing up the legs. The knees scoop under, our hips extend, and we end up in this power position with our feet flat, our knees under the bar, and our shoulders just over the bar. Looking at it right here, back angle stays the same, knees scoop under, flat-footed into the power position, and that's where we would finish. The third pull will be where you get here and you explode through your legs to drive the bar up, keep the bar close. Immediately after you extend, start pulling under the bar, keeping the bar close, meet the bar wherever you meet it, and ride it into a full squat. That would be like a clean from the floor as an Olympic lifter would do it. But even if you're an athlete and you're going to do cleans, you should probably learn how to do them the right way, even if it's hang cleans, where you do learn how to extend the hips, scoop the knees under, and finish through the legs. Because you're using your legs, your quads, your butt, your hamstrings, it will translate better to jumping and sprinting than simply doing kind of like this back extension reverse curl thing that you see a lot of the time in like a football weight room. So some common errors that we often see. Number one, like those knees not scooping under. And like I said, that's probably the most common. you'd want to probably try to work on power position a lot. So do like 2 power position cleans and then finish with a hang clean and see if you can get back to that same position. And sometimes, especially when you're warming up at the bar, it's good to go really slow and feel the positions out. And sometimes you got to go slow to eventually go fast. Another really common one is they kind of go hand in hand, but if there's like a lot of space right here in between your legs and the bar, and you use your hips a lot, and it kind of comes hand in hand with this big jump forward on the clean. A really good one would be, again, the power position stuff. And a good trick is with the jump forward and throwing the hips forward, no foot cleans. So when you would do it, you can't move your feet. You set your feet up a little bit wider than they normally are. And when you finish, you just have to not move your feet and pull yourself under. It could teach you how to use your legs to pop the bar up. It teaches you how to pull under the bar a little bit faster. So here would be an example. And no hook can help too. So no foot, no hook when you don't have that hook grip. So if you do bump it out, you're going to lose your grip a little bit. So no foot, no hook. Kind of teaches you how to finish through the legs and sneak under the bar and keeps you from jumping forward too much. So as a final recap, kind of what we're looking at is first pull, make sure your back angle stays the same and you maintain posture and you end up in this hang position with your shoulders slightly in front of the bar and your shins vertical. Second pull, make sure the bar stays extremely close to you, your hips extend, your feet stay flat, and the bar almost brushes up the legs. Third pull or explosion, you want to extend completely vertically. So we're looking to hopefully fully extend through the knees and the hips. It is true a lot of Olympic lifters don't quite fully extend through the knees and the hips, but as close as we can to it. And finally, the thing we're looking for is as soon as you extend, a lot of kids will kind of float for a really long time and pull it to the ceiling. As soon as you extend, you want to get really good at immediately flexing the knees and the hips, butt back, knees up, and get under to catch low. And that is how to look at your clean and troubleshoot it to get better and get more out of the clean when you do it.